Diversity and work environment has been the number one factor for me personally choosing civil services as an option. All India rank 3 is very surreal for them as well. Not cut out for these bubble your answer kind of examinations. I need space to express myself.
Today we have with us All India rank 3, that is Archit Dongre sir. Welcome to MIT World Peace University. And usually we start all the interviews with what made you decide to pursue civil service or what inspired you. But this time let us start with your optional subject was philosophy. Why so?
So whenever we talk about UPSC, the optional subjects are decided based on a lot of parameters. Primary being interest. And for me, interest in philosophy was very organic and natural, owing to the atmosphere at my home, which is very conducive to spirituality, and people like to discuss these things. They like to talk about religion, God. We have a lot of discussions at the dining table. So this kind of inclination towards choosing philosophy was always within me. More so during the years of engineering, I decided to delve into different aspects of reading across the board. So I picked up a few books which were on philosophy by J.K. Diddu Krishnamurti, etc., etc. So that kind of intensified my passion and love for philosophy. And when I came to the UPSC arena and I saw the list of options that were being offered, it was very natural for me to go for philosophy as an optional subject.
As you said that it was natural for you to choose philosophy, so did it help you prepare in this entire process in a sense that whenever you are going through this tough drill, you are preparing for such, it's one of the most important and difficult examinations in the world. So did this help you keep grounded, and how did it shape your thought process while preparing?
So there has to be a distinction made between practicality and delving into philosophy as a subject, because see, it's an endless labyrinth. Like, you can go down that rabbit hole, and there has to be a line drawn between the practicality ki this is an exam, I have to study to clear this exam, I have to get the marks. So a fundamental level of preparation has to be made there. But definitely I would say the philosophies that we study, for example, the aspects of Advaita Vedanta, etc., Indian philosophy, then Western philosophy, philosophy of religion, socio-political philosophy. This is very natural for an individual to start thinking about the world. And during your times when you're preparing, you read these ideas, and then you have a few moments of your own where you think about the world, God, etc., right? So, and the nature of philosophy is such that every time I read a philosopher, I'm totally convinced that this guy's got it right. But then you read his next in line, right? And then you are totally averse that, okay, maybe he was wrong, now this person is right. And this keeps going on again and again.
And it widens your horizon.
Exactly. And this just proves to you that maybe nobody has the real answers, and you have to find your answers for yourself. So that kind of excitement also comes with this subject. So in that sense, it has kept me engaged in the preparation. So I would definitely say, yeah, philosophy.
You always mentioned that your father's background is from the Air Force, and you have been shifting to different places with his postings. So how has that process contributed? Because some students or some people are grown up in the same place for years, but you have seen different geographies, different cultures, and you have taken education in different states. So does that contribute in any way?
Yeah, I think certainly it does help a lot. More so, I would say, specifically talking about the personality test, it, I think, shows somewhere, right? But other than that, just as a life skill, I feel it has contributed very positively. I don't have this narrow mindset that, okay, I want to serve in my home cadre, I want to serve in my home district. No, I'm ready to and open to serve anywhere, because I have lived there as a child. Like, I know that I am very open to transferable postings, which is also the nature of civil services. You can be sent anywhere to work anywhere, right? So that is something that I was always comfortable with. Other than that, I don't have very much difficulty interacting with people from different parts of India, making new friends, listening to different perspectives. So diversity and work environment has been the number one factor for me personally choosing civil services as an option. The challenges that you'll get, the people you'll meet, different stakeholders, different problems. I get to learn as a person and get to grow as a person. So that is something that really interested me, and I think what you mentioned, the background from the Air Force has somehow shaped my decision in choosing civil service as a career option.
Right. So very beautifully you have pointed out that when you have such a vast and diverse background, as in going to different parts of the country in your childhood, now it's going to help you in your career in civil services. As you rightly said that the nature of this service is that you have to go to different places and serve in different challenges. So I think that will definitely help you. Coming to your educational background, you have pursued BTech and then you were working for some time, I think few months in IT company. What was that point of time when you decided that you want to prepare or pursue civil services?
So I worked in the IT company for 11 months. It was a good experience, to be very frank, because what happens is you get to get a taste of the corporate world, which I think is essential because the work flow pattern that they follow, the agile methodology, the scrum calls, etc. These are going to be very helpful in maintaining operational efficiency no matter where you work. So if these can be incorporated in the government services, I feel like it can certainly contribute to better human resource management, right? But then again, like I mentioned, diversity. I was not very comfortable with being boxed into just tech as a domain. I wanted to have a different kind of experience with working with people from the rural backgrounds, maybe farmers, teachers, business persons, etc. So that kind of awareness, when it came to me, I was like, okay, this might be a very good career option, and exam is difficult, but we'll go for it because it seems like a good future. So I think perhaps 11 months down the line, I was convinced totally that I should take a plunge into this preparation. So that is when I decided.
When you decided to go for this, was there any other career option you thought about? Because usually we think of multiple options when we decide on our career. So was that a case with you?
Yeah, certainly. I actually thought of multiple options. So UPSC was one of them. The second was going for your traditional engineering, then MBA with your other CAT exams, right? But the turning point came in, and thankfully it did come well in time, was that I kind of analyzed my past performances, which were basically in India, as you know, these competitive examinations are basically your OMR based examinations. And this awareness and this realization came to me that maybe I'm not cut out for these bubble your answer kind of examinations. I need space to express myself, and I need somebody to listen to my thoughts, because I think very deeply about certain things, and I don't think that my personality can reflect in an OMR sheet. So then what was the next best option? I thought this civil services gives you the opportunity, there's a platform to present your ideas in the mains paper. So I think this would be perhaps more suited to the kind of person that I am. And I think taking that decision really helped me out.
I think this is a very good clear message to all the students who are preparing for competitive exams, may it be UPSC or other competitive exams, that you need to have this sort of clarity.
Yeah.
Whether you want to go for where you have to choose the option, or you have to elaborate yourselves or describe what your thoughts are. So that's going to be a message for our viewers. Coming back to your career span, what was your parents' reaction when in 2023 you were AIR 153 and then you decided to go back and appear for another exam? What was the reason, and in this entire process, what were their views as parents?
So initially when I started, I don't think they took me very seriously. They were like, this is just some new thing that he has started. But then they saw me working. I was waking up every day at 4:30. This happened for around 7 months. But then they realized, okay, he's very serious about his examination. Up till that point, they were comfortable with me having a job. They were like, okay, you do this, you try to get some more skills, maybe upgrade or you switch your company, etc. But as a different career option, civil services, they were kind of taking it very easy at the beginning. When they realized that I was serious, then my mom actually stepped in. She was like, if you want to prepare, do it well, go to the best classes or go to the best place where this preparation is happening. So then I moved to Delhi for my second attempt when I didn't clear the first prelims, right? In that year I did my thing, I followed my strategy and I got the All India rank 153 as you mentioned, and I joined the police service. My parents as usual were very happy. There has been absolutely no pressure whatsoever from their end on me as to what I should be doing or what I should not be doing.
And I think that environment is very, very important.
Yeah, that environment actually is very conducive because you are able to take those decisions for yourself, and there is much more clarity in those decisions. If you are influenced by what people are telling you, what your parents are telling you, you might not take the best decisions in your self-interest, right? Because only you know where you stand. Nobody else can tell you that better than yourself. right? And so then again, after getting into the police services, they were already elated, and anything else was just a cherry on the cake. So I mean, All India Rank 3 is very surreal for them as well. And so the decision, like you asked me why I chose to give this exam again, is that I wanted to not have any regrets in the future, that okay, I had an attempt, I had the opportunity, plus I also was not very happy per se with my performance in the paper. I really felt like I could do much better. So that was something that I had in mind, and I could not like get over it. So I thought that you have an attempt. Foundation course is not compulsory right now. You can always join the academy, which I did. So I gave one attempt which I had in hand, and now hopefully no regrets. No regrets. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I think this conversation says a lot about clarity and consistency can take you at All India Rank 3. Thank you so much, sir, for joining.
Thank you so much.